While that election is decided, several races still left to be decided in Cameron County.
And that's because many of them are headed to the runoff. CBS 4's Nestor Matos here with us to break that down. Nestor.
Marcy, it's not over yet. At least 2 weeks. In just 2 weeks, voters will be back to the polls, deciding several races heading to a runoff. Among them, Cameron County Precinct 1 Commissioner seat between incumbent Sofia Benavides and Beatrice Rosenbaum. Benavides had the majority of the vote. Also in a runoff, County Court at Law Judge number 4 between Sheila Garcia Bentz and Daniel Robles. Bentz was in the lead. And County Court at Law Judge number 5, Estrella Chavez Vasquez, had the lead but will run off against Jesus Chuy Garcia. County Courts Law number 4 and 5 were created last year in order to ease the backlog of cases in counties' courts.
A lot of candidates have seen their fortunes turn during a runoff because there's different factors of what brings people to the polls. And when you have that higher turnout, you may benefit. In the runoff, if you aren't able to get your voters back, you could find yourself in a tight spot.
Voters will also be deciding on the Democratic candidate for Cameron County Judge between Eddie Trevino and Dan Sanchez. Last night, Trevino had the most votes. And Republican candidates for Sheriff John Chambers and Victor Cortez will be in a runoff. Last night, Chambers had the majority of the vote. Now, if you do decide to vote in the runoff, it has to be for the same party you voted for in the primaries. The runoff election will take place on May 24th. In the studio, Nestor Matos, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.